So welcome everyone, I'm Jackie. If you're new, we're going to start off in a child's pose. This is a bit of a blend of yoga and Pilates, so a little bit more flowing than maybe yesterday's class, which is a functional, more beginners. Take a moment just to settle in, take a little movement side to side, and then just rest the head down. And take a moment just to come into the body as you allow the breath just to feel the expansion and connection. Two more breaths here. Again, helping to feel a little bit more grounded, coming into our practice of linking the mind and body. When you're ready, slowly roll yourself up to all fours. We'll come into some nice movement and mobility through the spine. Cat-cow, so you can have the toes tucked under if you like, or lay them down, whatever feels right for you. As we drop the belly, lift the tailbone and lift the head. As we inhale into our cow position, and then exhale, slowly curl the lower back, raise the lower back, middle back, upper back to the ceiling, and lock the chin into chest. So a nice strong ab lock there. And then in your own time, inhale, release the tailbone, the lower back, the middle back. More slide the shoulders back, then lock the head back too far. Don't put any pressure on the back of the neck. It should feel soothing. Again, releasing any of those tight spots, those creaks, those cranks. And gently release. Good. As we roll up now and hold in the cat stretch, we'll take a purring cat. We'll kick out our hips to the back of the mat and look to the front. It's like an S bend through the spine. Curl up as you exhale. And then kick out your hips to the front of the mat and look to the back. Do this a few times, however many times feels good for your back. Again, just opening up, warming up all that synovial fluid. Good, and then gently coming back to center. Reset the hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, and stretch your front leg, right leg to the back of your mat. Spread out your toes, engage and draw that ice cube, your ice cube into spine. Slide your shoulders away from ears and push your sternum up to the ceiling. Get a really nice stretch there on the back of the ankles and calf muscles. Slowly swap legs, take a breath in at center and exhale, extend the back leg. Try and keep your hips parallel to the mat. Spread out those 5 toes, adjust the hands and re-engage through the core and press the sternum up. Keep the spine nice and lengthened so you're looking at yourself in that little mirror underneath. I know you've got to briefly look at your device. Gently from here, come back to a child's pose, and we're going to just warm up into some half vinyasa. So we're going to wave forward into a high all four position. We'll then lower the chest in between the thumbs and roll the nose, chin and chest through and come to our cobra position. Slide the elbows in, squeeze the core muscles, and then gently push yourself back to a child's pose. Slowly wave yourself forward, slowly lower yourself down. Nose, chin and chest. Keep a cobra or come to up dog if you're feeling okay in the lower back. Make sure your core is really connected. Push back to your child's pose. Let's do one more of those. Wave forward. Slowly lower yourself down. Nose, chin and chest. Inhale. And then exhale, push back to your child's pose. From child's pose, we're going to come to a down dog. We could take a variation of elephant where the legs are wider and the arms are a bit closer to the feet, so your heels touch the floor. If you're comfortable to go straight into a down dog, you're making that V shape. You're drawing in, hollowing out through the abdominals, sucking those abs in, and the heels are slightly turned down. It might feel nourishing and nice just to walk the feet out a few times. Again, just marching the feet in and out. And then when you're ready, we're going to step or jump to the top of our mats, come to a forward fold, and slowly just fold down. Lots of knee bend. If you can touch the floor and turn your knuckles down and palms up, that can feel really nice just to nourish into the wrists. Or maybe you're making some baby circles with the wrists, circling one way, circling the other. And then that little swing side to side, grab hold of the elbows like a pendulum swing. Maybe your legs are straightening up a bit or staying very bent. Take your time, honor the needs of your body, listen to what's going on. Take a flat back as we inhale, slide the shoulders away from ears, have your chin tucked in so the crown of the head and tailbone are in one long line and your legs are nice and long and straight. Exhale, fold. And then slowly roll yourself up. Some of you aren't rolling up, you've got back issues. You're going to come with a flat back, hands on the hips, and lift yourself up. You can bring hands to prayer if that helps you. Reach up, get a squeeze of the inside thigh button core in neutral, or take a baby back bend if there's no back issues. Imagine you're squeezing that lucky penny in between the bum cheeks. And then gently bring your hands to heart center. Take a moment here, settling into that standing posture, that tuck under a tailbone, that engagement of those deep core muscles. And we'll try and do a few warm-up sequence sun salutations with the lunge. So we're going to inhale, reach hips forward, baby back bend option. And then we're going to exhale, fully fold, look through the legs. Inhale, lift halfway, slide shoulders away from ears. Exhale, fold. Take your right leg back. Take that lunge position, option back knee down. Push that back front leg through to down dog as you exhale. Inhale, come to high plank option, stay on your knees. Exhale, lower down to your yogi press up, chaturanga. Inhale, your back bend, might be just a cobra, stay here, or lift up and those thighs off the mat if there's no back issue, strong through the core. Exhale, push back and away, take a down dog or child's pose. Then swing your back leg in, so you're taking now that left leg lunge. And then step the back leg through. Take an exhale, fully fold. Keep a soft knee if you need to. Halfway lift, just starting to ignite a little bit of energy, a bit of heat into the body. And exhale, fold. Curl up or flat back, raise up. Come to that standing position, mountain. Push hips forward, baby back bend option. And then gently exhale, bring hands to heart center. Let's do that 2 more times, maybe a little bit more flow with it, so you can pick up the pace slightly if you are ready to. If not, keep it slow. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. So you're trying to take each movement, left leg back to the movement. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, high plank or drop knees. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, nose, chin and chest. Your back bend option. Exhale, down dog. Good, step through as you inhale, lunge. Exhale, power the back leg in, nose to knee. Halfway lift. Exhale down. Slowly roll up through the spine, one vertebrae at a time. Push hips forward. Gently bring hands back to prayer. Reset. Again, you can make your adjustments with your clothes. Inhale, raise arms up, push hips forward. Good. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Step or jump, high plank, option drop knees. Exhale, chaturanga. Roll the penny with the nose, chin and chest, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. This time holding here in our down dog position. Take a moment or two here. Breathing in and breathing out, and just sort of feel that lengthening of the back of the legs, that lengthening of the spine, that looking through the legs or up at the chest. The heels slightly turn out. Don't worry if your heels can't touch the floor. We want to not be rounded like a McDonald's shape sign. We want to be that nice V shape as much as we can. Good. Drop down onto your knees. Take a moment then to come to all fours. We're slowly then going to lift and thread the needle. So lift your front right arm up, have your knees hip distance, and then gently thread the hand through. So this is a nice shoulder opening, and lower the side of the head down. Try and keep your hips parallel. Feel that nice massage and stretch into that deep shoulder girdle. Take an inhale breath, slide the arm back, reset, exhale, and then slowly lift the back arm, left arm up, breathe in, and then exhale, slowly slide down, turning the head, holding here. Again, drawing that core abdominal in, so ice cube in, draw the arm back, inhale, good, and then reset back to center. From here, back up to your down dog. Again, it might feel nice to walk out your down dog again here. And a nice hip opening. We're going to step our big toes together. This is called zip up the dog. Power your back heel, left heel down, and lift your front leg. Try not to turn your hips, just mobilize the ankle by just pointing and flexing that foot. Now bend the knee and turn that front hip and look into that front armpit. This is called three-legged dog. The back heel should be nice and low to the mat. Maybe you're not there, maybe you're right on the toe, but try and get it down as much as you can. Release back to center, reset, and then gently zip up your dog again. Lift the back foot, don't turn the hip yet, just point and flex. Release that ankle of the back leg, bend the back knee, turn the back hip towards the back wall and look towards your back armpit. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, reset down. We're now going to step to the top of our mats. Take again that nice forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. And then slowly roll up through the spine, one vertebrae at a time. Reach the arms up. And then gently bring hands to heart center. So we're going to step back our front leg now and take a warrior two. So warrior two is quite a wide stance. The front knee is over that second and third toe, and we'll reach the arms out. You'll be pulling back slightly on this back hip and just slide the shoulders away from the ears. Take a breath here. Looking down the middle finger front and back so your arms aren't doing this. And then drop an inch deeper if you can. Really empowering, feeling that inner warrior in you coming out. Take a nice deep breath in here, release. Swing the arm up, look into that middle finger, reverse warrior. Good, we'll take a triangle, straighten the front leg, straighten arms, palms forward now, and then just hinge yourself over that front hip. If you're too tight in the groin, step the back leg in slightly to make it a little softer and less intense. Triangle pose. Looking down, middle or up. Good, take a breath in. Reverse warrior again, bend that front knee, swoop that front arm up. And then this time we're going to place the hands on the hips and face the front of your mat now. Take a wide forward fold so your toes can be out on a 10 to 2. Some of you are not doing forward folds because of back issues, so just bend your knees and hinge from the hips and lower the torso. So you might just hold here. If there's no back issues, no disc issues, scoop that navel into spine and straighten the legs and lower the head down. Take a forward fold. Take a nice deep breath in here. Good. Hands back on the hips, slowly lift yourself up. And we'll do our warrior 2 now on that back leg. Pull back on the hip, knee trapped over the second and third. So again, if you're a bit taller, you might need a wider stance. And again, just sit back on that back hip rather than letting gravity take you forward. Slide the shoulders away. Take a nice deep breath in here. And as we exhale, slowly come up to that reverse warrior, looking up at your middle finger. Take a nice deep breath in, straighten that front leg, and as you exhale, palms forward, glide forward. So you'll know if it's going to be too much for the groin, you'll need to step your feet a bit closer in. I often have to just adjust here and just gently work those ribs round. Bottom, middle or top with the eye gaze, whatever feels right for you. Take a nice deep breath in. Good, reverse warrior again, swing through. Again, just feeling that energy, that heat that you're generating through the muscles and tendons. Good, gently come back to center. This time we'll take horse stance. So we're going to turn the toes on a 10 to 2. We're going to tuck the tailbone under and we're going to stretch those arms out. Again, feeling that. If you did the weight class yesterday, I'm sure your legs are screaming at you. But just see how that feels. We're then going to bring hands into prayer. Walk the feet in a high squat or Hindi squat as we make our way down for our little Pilates section. But just to see how this feels, you might get some creaks and cranks in the knees or the ankles. Again, you're really sucking in, so you're really feeling that bandha work if you do yoga, or that Pilates pull in of an ice cube into spine. Slowly, when you're ready, you're going to make your way down. I'll turn to the side. Some of you may like to have a little support under your head with your little hand towel. Well, then just place the hands just on a 45 degrees, so not too close to the body, just out to the side. And we'll also make sure the feet are 45 degrees, so not too tight up here, not a right angle, and not too low down here. Place the hands then on the hips and just do a rock and roll as we work through the imprint. We did this yesterday in our class, and this is, again, that imprinting neutral position and release of neutral spine. In the middle, somewhere between those 2 points, let's lift our front leg. Shin is parallel to the ceiling. Imprint your lower back and then lift the back leg. This is our toe tap sequence. Really pulling and engage now. There should be no relaxed bellies as we slowly exhale, tap one foot and release. Those of you that are used to this with me, you can raise your arms up to level 2, and you can even start doing your opposite arm, opposite leg. If you're a beginner, just keep your hands down by the floor, lightly pressing on your fingertips. Feel the back of the arms giving you a bit of support. So you'll feel either side of the navel, that's your transverse abdominals, those deep, deep abdominals working really hard to lower and lift that leg. So choose the arm options. Remember, if you're doing an opposite arm, opposite leg, not to be trying to touch the arm before, behind, and keep those ribs nipped in. Here, when we start doing the Pilates section, only the core stuff, we may appreciate a breathing out through the mouth. So again, it just helps to give that stronger core connection of navel to spine. Exhale, tap, inhale, return. So whatever level you're at, these classes, you can slowly build your own strength and flexibility. If you are well used to this and you've been doing this for some time, you may now appreciate advancing, sliding the leg to the top of your mat and swinging it back. So again, I'm adding on here. At any point it feels too much, just stop, reset, get yourself back into that nice position, imprint, and go again. Always just listening to your body. Exhale and return. Good. 4 more here. Toe tapping or sliding, whatever feels right. Arms down or arms up or releasing. Whatever feels good for you. Then hug your knees in, take a little recovery there. Good. Now we're going to try double leg work. So we're going to lift our knees and feet together. And we're going to just plant the hands down to start with. We're going to push through the heels and take the heels away from the navel. It has to work really hard not to lift your lower back off the floor. Stay grounded and connected, and then bring your legs back, knees over hips. Exhale, push away. Those of you that are used to this, you can turn your toes out and keep your heels together to give you a bit more of an inside thigh workout. If you're new to this, you'll feel the belly's going to be sort of wobbling and fighting against this. The back wants to lift off the floor, so you're working against all of those. Exhale. Again, level 2 arms or level 3 arms. Bring the arms in, or your snow angel arms, where you slide round and you lift the head up. So again, I'm adding on here. If you're just learning this or back to basics, just stop, reset, and just do the legs, not with the arms. Exhale, push away and back. 4 more of these. And back. And 3. Good, last one here. Good, again, hug the knees in. So we would really be feeling that lower core abdominals. Now we're going to come a bit into the 6-pack. So taking the hands behind the head, and we're going to roll the chin into chest. Be mindful again that your legs are not too close, yeah? We don't want you to tilt your pelvis when we do this next section. We'll exhale, roll the shoulders in towards the hips, look through the knees, and then gently lower back down. Exhale, curl in. So you're not yanking or pulling the neck, and then gently roll back through. So you'll feel that nice imprinting, but we're more trying to not let the belly rise with us. Good. Then we can lift up, we can turn to the side, center and lower down, bringing those obliques in. Lift, center and lower down. So it's more the opposite armpit going in the direction of the opposite knee. Try not to move your legs around. Use that inside thigh connection, the 3 amigos, inside thigh, butt and core. And if you're doing this correct, you should be feeling this already, yeah? That strong connection, that breathing out. Good. And then gently, when you're ready, we're going to lift our legs up now. So this is quite a hard sequence for the lower core abdominals. It's a scissoring with the legs. So your easy option is just to have the feet and just scissor the heels over each other, going halfway down and halfway up. Some of you, again, are well practiced with this one. Feet together. It's a little bit of a pyramid challenge. We're going to go down for 1, 2, and back up for 1, 2. So now we're making 1, 2, 3, 4. Making sure the navel's not rising or the back off the floor. 1, 2, 3. Modify if you need to. Down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And back up for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Really strong core. Down for 8, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's do that one again. Down for 2, 1, 2. Have a rest if you need to. Back up for 2. Down for 4, 3, 2, 1. Push those arms back down. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Down for 6, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up for 6, 3, 2. Down for 8, or have a rest. 8, 7. Listen to your body. Don't let your back start doing the work because your core has given up. Build your strength over the next few weeks and months. Up we go. Good. Draw the knees in. Well done, everyone. Okay, so importantly now, maybe you are working from home. Let's do some nice back strengthening. We're going to come up onto the belly. And again, you can use your little towel under the tip of your head if you like. If you're right next to the wall, you might need to, like me, pull away slightly. Take your elbows out to the side. Rock your hips side to side. And we'll just slowly start to practice how to do good strengthening without using the glutes. We're going to target this lower band, the erector spinae lower back muscles. So we'll imprint the pubic bone down into the mat as we inhale and suck your navel to spine in one movement. Then we'll exhale, lift the front leg just an inch off the floor and lower down. Inhale, touch, squeeze, lift as you exhale the back leg and lower down. Try and keep your head, once you've seen what we're doing, you'll get to know this one. I do it in most classes, just for building strength into the lower back. Our glutes tend to want to be too dominant and do all the work. So we're just trying to fire up these muscles here, get them to get some work, help the lower back to be stronger. Listen to your body again, always have a chat with me if there's any pain, anything that arises, maybe you're new back to classes. I can always jump on and do a Zoom with you. Now we're gonna, if that's okay, we're gonna do a double leg. We're gonna push the pubic bone down, squeeze the glutes and lift both heels off the floor. And lower down. Good. Some of you can take the arms up at the same time because you've got no back issues. It's a back extension. So see how you're feeling. Gently lifting up. Gently back down. Gently lifting up. And gently back down. 2 more here. And down. Good. Last one. Hands underneath the shoulders, peel yourself slowly up. Take a couple of cat-cows there if that feels nourishing for you. Come back to your child's pose. Take a few breaths here. Then when you're ready, slide your hands under the shoulders. tuck your toes under, come back to your ragdoll, hop, forward fold. Roll yourself slowly up, one vertebrae at a time. And then we'll do a few skiers just to finish off with. We're going to take the arms out in front. We're going to lift the heels up. If there's no back issues, you can roll the arms back and look through, and then curl all the way up. And exhale, release. If there's back issues, you can just go down. Just take a chair, swing the arms, and swing back up. Let's do 2 more of these. Exhale away. Inhale, back up. Exhale away, inhale back up. Well done, guys. An express little yoga lattes there for you all, jumping in on your lunchtime or catching up. I'm Jackie. Thanks so much.